And now for the start. From Goldsboro, North Carolina, here's the Motor Racing Network's Alex Hayden.
Green flag goes in the air, and the Wawa 250 is underway as the lights are on at Daytona. They come through the gearbox for the first time and work their way to the 31 degrees of banking.
Chandler Smith up by a fender on that inside line, but Joe Graff Jr. hanging with him in that outside lane. Draft just now beginning to form up for both lines. It's going to do a little bit better for Graff in that outside line. It's Joe Graff Jr. by half a car length to the super stretch.
They remain side by side up the Daytona super stretch. The inside line accordion depart through 1 and 2. It rejoins itself on the back straightaway. A.J. Allmendinger on the back bumper now of the race leader Chandler Smith in 3.
Still neck and neck for the top spot.
Oh, look out, Jeremy Clements spins to the bottom of the racetrack. They begin to wallop up at the tail end of the field. Several cars crash and collide, triggered when Jeremy Clements spun to the inside of the racetrack, and others were collected heading over to turn 4.
And the carnage continues to come my way as the cars continue to scatter and around. We've got Ryan Ellis has got up in smoke. The right front is damaged. Austin Hill collected in that as well. Major damage on Joey Gase's machine, as well as Akinori Ogata here in turn 4.
So that didn't take very long at all, and we are under the caution flag, and a number of cars collected. The caution flies before we complete lap number 1, and it all broke out at the feet of Mike Bagley.
And it started mid-pack on back, Jeff. Everybody was minding their P's and Q's until Jeremy Clements got turned onto the apron, and that set off a chain reaction pile-up behind them. The cars began to slide up and make contact with the safer barrier, spinning down to the inside of the racetrack. Jeremy Clements triggered the accident at the end of the Daytona super stretch.
That's a tough break there on lap number 1 in turn number 3. And Brad, there's a lot of damaged race cars, including Jeremy Clements on the pit lane.
Yeah, Jeremy Clements on the pit lane. He didn't think his car was too bad. I'm standing in front of Austin Hill right now. His car is bad. The left side door, the driver door, torn open. You can see the door foam inside of it. They're not even working on that side of the race car right now. The right side also issues. This is going to be a close one if they're going to make it back out on the racetrack under the DVP clock.
Yeah, that is for sure. So we'll update you on that in just a moment as we work under the caution flag here at Daytona.
The